Hey guys, good morning. Dave Santarelli from Santarelli Trading Exchange, BreakingChartAlerts.com. Just wanted to go over quick. We're about 13 minutes before opening bell here, and I wanted to let you guys know quick. First off, we're going to be taking profits on Moderna, MRNA. That stock is climbing here in the pre-market hours, up $23.70, up only 1.98% now. It was up over 4% earlier. So I'm going to be locking in profits here. Let's see. Sell to close. Here is Moderna. We have 10 contracts. We bought those at $1.68. So it was a $1,680 trade. It's already worth $2,100, up $415 on it, unrealized. Probably going to be up much more on that today. So I'm going to be looking at probably around 2.50. That's going to be my target. So I'm going to hold that up here and just let that go for a minute. And we'll see what happens there. So that's going to be the first order I'm going to be making, Moderna. I'll be closing that out. And let's see what else is going on here. Let's look at Square. Let me share this screen with you guys. So first things first, guys, right here is Moderna. Okay, you can see that. Up around 1.85%, up 43 cents. We're already up 24.62% on our Moderna trade. So like I said, I have this ready here to go. Moderna 10 contracts, call February 21st, 2250, limit 250 day, and then we'll be clicking sell to close on that when the market opens up here. I'm going to give that a few minutes though, see if that starts to climb or if that continues to retrace here from the highs. Take a look at that. Next thing up, Square. Let's go over our trades quick this morning. Square, holding that 10-day simple moving average really well. It's only down 6 cents. This might be one that we might be jumping into. Take a look there. Jay, you see that too? Take a look. Square right here. What happened? It retraced right back down to that 10. Looking for that next climb. 82.50 is going to be the next target. That's going to be 4 points. That should be an easy trade to make today. So put Square on your watch list, guys. Put that down on your notepad. Square is going to be one we're going to be looking at today. Let me put that in my notepad here. I'm going to put Square SQ. Its current price, $78.95. Target is going to be 82. Alrighty, so that's for Square. I got that down. This is our watch list. And for today's date, 2/10/2020. Alrighty. So we already got two things set, guys, before markets are live here. We already have our order ready to go on Moderna. We're going to be closing that out for probably about $1,000 gain, which is going to be nice, about a 50% return I'm looking for. That's Moderna. Square, we might be adding to this position. We currently have the February 21st, 2020 79 strike call. Probably going to be adding to that. We also have Uber 40 strike call March 20th expo. That's already up 27%, up $545 on that. Let's take a look at Uber quick so I could give you guys some outlook. This is looking great, breaking off of the 10, continuing to climb here. Watch today's candle. Next thing, Micron, MU. Micron's pulling back down to that 10. If it doesn't hold that 10 at, let's say, 55.75, then I'd be exiting out of that trade. Our MU trade, though, is an earnings trade. I think they're going to do really well. We have 10 contracts. We paid $2.31, so it's a $2,310 trade there. Cisco, let's take a look at Cisco. CSCO. We have the February 21st 50 strike call down about 50% right now. Got in that the other day here. It looks like it's holding that 20 SMA. We're going to take a look at that for the start of the week here, see what happens, but that's looking good. If it bounces off that 20, I might be adding to Cisco. Should have some good support right around 47.50. Next one. Let's see what Disney's doing here. Disney came right back down to that 10 SMA right here. That's looking good. If we could bounce off of that, I'm definitely going to be re-entering into Disney. I'm watching MRA over here, Moderna. That's moving. Let's see, next one, Facebook. Facebook looks like it's on the rise here. We got a nice steady incline. We broke that 50, we broke that 10, and now we're starting to climb. So Facebook, I'm going to write that one down as well here. Facebook, it's at 211.60 now. And we're going to have a target of that about 220. Okay, so now we're just going to wait and see what we're looking for. I'm looking for a candle with the body above the previous body here. So for me to enter into this trade, I'm looking for a candle above, let's say 212.40. 212.40, and I'd be entering. So if you want to put an alert on your brokerage account and say, hey, if Facebook breaks above 212.30, 212.40, then you could enter. That's what I'm going to be looking for with Facebook. Next one, Qualcomm. This one's been a beast. Big breakdown since I think we got in mid-January. It pulled back quite a bit. We have the February 21st 95 strike call. So I'm going to see what that does here, see if that holds or not. I'd like to enter into Qualcomm again here, but it's just been pretty stagnant for a little bit. Still a steady incline, climb higher here, but it's just trading in the NTZ right now between the SMAs. So I'm going to be watching that this week. If we continue lower this week, then I'm probably going to be exiting out of tech and some of the calls we have. But let's take a look at the diamond quick now and the Qs. See what the general markets are doing. There's diamond. Here's the Qs. Looks like we might start to retrace on the Qs a bit. Here's a 3-month daily on the Qs. I'm zooming in a little bit more here, but it looks like we might start to retrace back down to around 225. 225 is going to be support, so we could have another, 350 point drop there on. This is Qs here. So another, $3.50 drop there possible on Qs if we come back down to that 10 support, but. Don't know. We're going to have to see how the market does today. Same thing with the Diamond ETF. The only thing I don't like here is that double top from January 17th and then again on February 6th. So we're going to see what we do today on opening bell. We got about 5 minutes here, so let's get ready, guys, and let's get prepared. Let me check the watch list. Overstock's on the climb. Tesla's pulling back a little bit at 796 now. Tandem TNDM up around 2.33%, up 1.74. Let's see here. Zynga's up $6.70, up 5 cents, 0.75%. Let's see what else we got here. Anything good? Macy's is up 6 cents. Gold is climbing higher here. Dropbox is up 0.83%. Apple's down about 1.64% this morning. So probably going to be taking in profits today, guys. See what the markets do here. MRNA, Moderna, 2370 pre-market. That's going to be our first thing we do, guys. Give it about 2-3 minutes, possibly, maybe a minute, and we'll see what that does. And we're going to put that on it today, 1 minute. See if that continues to climb. Here it's just on Friday. It climbed from 21 all the way up to 23. So if that gets another climb, we could possibly make over 100% return on that Moderna trade. Let's see, Yarmila Oliveira. Good morning from New York. Good morning to you. Jojo, good morning. Jesse Gutierrez, hi, I'm new here. Welcome. Nice to have you. Jesse, we trade options. Senior Control, Phillips Carruthers, good morning. Loving the pre-market analysis. Need more in the future. Thank you. Josh, we just went over the MU trade. MU. Let's go over that quick before markets open here. I'm watching, making sure it holds this yellow 10-day simple moving average. As long as it holds that, I'm fine with MU. Also, our trade goes into earnings there. So let's see, when is earnings on Micron? Or do we already have them? March 18th. So we'll be watching that, see if it holds that 10-day simple moving average. If it does and we get a green candle tomorrow on Micron, I'll be adding to it. If not, I'll be monitoring it. Hello, RRL, Marco Rossi. Good morning, guys. Nice to be with you. Good start to the week. Like I said, let's take in profits on our Moderna. No problem, Josh. Not a problem. Guys, this is probably going to be the last week that we're doing the live YouTube videos before we make them private on the website. Two minutes till opening bell. Pepsi passes 52-week high of 145.85 during pre-market session. Look at this now. Service now. Remember we went over that the last week or something? Service now. We didn't get into it, did you? It was just upgraded again. Raises price targeted 385. Let's see what now looks like quick. 1 minute before opening bell. What a climb. We talked about it on this day when it had the upgrade. And it had the big climb after the upgrade. Now it looks like it's coming right back down to that 10, ready to break out. See, this is what they do. When it comes back down, they'll upgrade it right there. You know, and now it'll bounce off that 10-day simple moving average. Alrighty. Opening bell. Here she comes, guys. Let's get our Moderna ready. 225 by 245. Hoping for a larger climb on that. There she goes again. See if I could get 225 for it. No. That's a sharp pullback on that. That's a pretty choppy stock right there. Alrighty, guys, I closed Moderna. I locked in a $559 profit. Here's the profit we locked in from Moderna, $559.61. We're out of that trade. Here it is down here. It completed at $225. Nice job on taking profits on Moderna. Look at that retracement now.
Coming up at 10, CB employment.
All right, Uber's on the climb now. Let's take a look, see if we want to do anything with Uber. Uber's on the climb. Nice new highs of the day. Looks good. Looks like she might continue to break out big for the day here. So keep Uber on your list, guys. We were talking about Uber the other day. Still looking good. I think we're going to get to $45 relatively quick with Uber. Guys, Square is breaking out huge here. We're now up 12% on our Square trade. Square is breaking out really big here. Let's take a look at Square. Square's already up 1% for the day. It's almost at 80 bucks. Remember this morning? It was at $78. Oh my God, this is going to climb from here, right? I want to re-enter into Square here, add to it. Look at that pullback, though. Markets are definitely pretty choppy. AbbVie, new 52-week high, $92.99. Waste Management, new 52-week high. LMT, new 52-week high. Amazon, new 52-week high, 2100. Costco, new 52-week high. AGN, 52-week high. Micron, put sweeps coming in. Coca-Cola, new 52-week high. So you guys saw this morning, they're buying PepsiCo and they're buying Coca-Cola. You know, there's some more of the staple stocks they get into when markets are a little choppy. So we might be retracing a bit when you're seeing a lot of, and then they're getting into defense names, Lockheed Martin. So keep an eye on that. Right now, I think I'm going to take, do I want to take profit on Uber right now? I mean, I'm up $620 on it. Now $700, up 31%. It's holding the SMAs really well here, still continuing to climb. But you know what? I think I want to take profits. What do you think? We're up 35%. Are you in Uber? No, we're up more now. New highs.
I'm still gonna hold a little bit.
Are you? Oh, there goes Square again. Square's rocketing. There goes Uber. Space is on the climb as well. Space at 1905. Got up to about 1940. There goes Uber again. Wow, Uber's on the climb big here. At $41 now, Uber. There she goes. Wow, look at it go. 41.10. Big breakout there for Uber and Square. Nice climb. Take a look at the 6-month daily, 1 year. There's no question in my mind she's going to get back up to that 42.50 right here, which is the first resistance. And then possibly up to 45, which is the second resistance. Square, guys, look at the Square chart right here. Square came down to the 10, held the 10, now it's continuing to climb. And the Square trade's up 7%. Our Uber trade's now up 41%. Square trade now up 10%. 12%.
UBER, Uber shares at the high 41.17, UBER.
They're saying Uber shares are at the high, like we just talked about. We're now up 45% on the Uber trade. Uber's still continuing to climb their new highs on Uber. There goes Square. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Jorge Nunez, I like that pun. He goes, good morning, let's square away these profits. That's a nice one. There goes Square off the 10. Let's see, sell to close. Do I want to sell Square now? think I might have an order in for Square. Let's see, order status. Alrighty, guys, I locked in Uber. I just sold Uber at $2.80. There's the target that just came in. She's taken off now big time. Now she's at 282 by 289. I sold it for 280. Locked in some additional profits. We're now up $1,300 for the day. Here we go. We were up first off when we took the Moderna trade, $559.61. Now we are up a total of $1,299.20, and we're only 8 minutes in. That's not bad. That's what I mean about taking profit along the way. Got to take profits along the way. Now let's take a look at Square. Square coming back down to that 20 simple moving average, starting to climb off that. We're up about 2% on the Square trade right now. Going to be locking that in probably soon. She's holding the 20 though. Let's see, Uber's coming back down to that 10 SMA right now. Let's see what happens here. There goes Uber climbing off the 10 now, $41, continuing to climb, $41.04, bouncing off that 10-day SMA, continuing to pop here. Square up 3% right now, still holding that 20-day. Waiting for it to break that 10 to continue to climb. Space continuing to climb, 19.15. We have the 19.20 vertical spread.
WKHS workforce shares popping here on volume. Whiskey Kilo Hotel Sandy, WKHS.
Jorge Nunez says, anyone having issues with their E-Trade account? What type of issues were you having with it?
Workforce shares hitting $3.17, up 3.5% now on Workhorse, WKHS.
Let's see, Uber's still continuing to rise off that 10. L Brands, February 21st, 25 strike call coming in. Uber's really climbing there. 41.13, 41.15. There goes Square, still continuing to climb. Alrighty, guys, I locked in my Square trade. We're now up almost 1,400 for the day, and we're only 12 minutes in. All these trades are trades I'm making live with you guys, so you guys should be doing just as well here. Now look at Square. I should be jumping into that again. We're now up $1,378.80 for the day. Let's go to E-Trade. and share with you guys uh, the order status here, or whatever we call it. Let's see. Alrighty, let's see. The 10th, and here are today's profits. Let's see.
SNAP, Snap moving here 17.28, standing at about
Snap is on the move, guys. You hear that? So here we go. Here's realized. Here is February 10th, 2020. February 10th, 2020. Date from, date closed. These are realized gains. Total realized gains for today, $1,378.80. We're only 13 minutes into the day. We closed out our winners for the day, and we're moving on to the next trades. You know, this is what the nice thing is about swing trading. You know, you can make a trade for a couple of days, and then you could have an expiration for 30, 60 days out, and as each of those options start to make profit, that's when you lock those in. So first off, Moderna. We bought in for $1.68, sold for $2.25. What's our profit on that? Let's see. 2.25, divide that by 1.68. And we have a 33.93% return on that trade. So let's see here. So we have right here a 33.93.
now popping to the highs here 17.40, SNAP.
33.93%. And then on our square trade, we sold for 230. We got in for 221. Not big on that. 2.3. Divide that by 2.21, and we have a 4.07% gain on that. So 4.07%. Not much, but profit. And then on our Uber trade, we got out at 280, and we got in for 205. So 2.8. Divide that by 2.05, and we have a 36.59% gain on that. 36.59. And there we go. We have a 33.93% return on MRNA. We have a 4% gain on Square and a 36.59% gain on Uber. Someone's at the door, so hold on, guys. Little bit of a pullback here since we climbed. Took profits nicely on Square. Uber's still on the climb here, 41.17 and climbing.
Budgets seeks 37% cut to Commerce Department 26.5%.
Has a pretty nice way to start the week, though, up $1,378.80. Not bad.
That from Bloomberg.
Kelly, I agree with that. Kelly said 18 thumbs up, 60 people watching. Let's get more thumbs up on the video. Appreciate that, Kelly. Looking for the next trade here. I'm looking at the watch list above. Looking MU trade down about 21%. That's for the March 20th Expo 60 strike. Not worried about that whatsoever. Cisco's up about 5% today for the February 21st 50 strike. Jimmy Levine said, Dave, did you see my email? No, I did not. Where did you send it to? Which one? There we go. Now we're at 35 likes. I like that. Thanks, guys. Space is still on the climb. 1933 a share.
Michael at Viren Biotech shares off the highs now, 1343 up 31%, getting an upgrade to a buy.
Now look at Space here. It came right down to that 20. Jay, doesn't that look good there for an entry? Right down to the 20, starting to climb here on Space. Right back up to around 1955. That looks nice there. Keep an eye on Space. We have the 1920 vertical call spread. We're now in the green on that trade, so we were down a while for that, but you know, like I said, it's April 17th Expo. I expect that much higher. We had that initial breakout right here from consolidation. We went from 11 bucks a share all the way up to 20 within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trading days. That was a big climb. Now all we're doing, guys, is we're looking at our watch list down here. Jimmy, I'll take a look at that right now. We're looking at the watch list down here, seeing if there's any type of upgrades, downgrades, unusual options activity, big price target changes, anything that could give us an edge and we could jump in with if it's following our trade plan. So right now, just looking at this and looking for a trade here. If you guys have anything you want to look over, just either a message in the trade room or you can on the YouTube chat there. Jim, I'll take a look at that. Marco says AbbVie or Netflix. Let's take a look at AbbVie.
PTON, Peloton, weekly $29 policy, 5 to 10 last in November. Shares of Peloton getting a pop here.
Peloton getting a pop. I don't like Peloton. I'm not a fan of that. RRL says, can you look at MU? We just looked at MU, but we could look at it again. MU, wow, look at that climb on Micron. Nice climb there from the day's low. Look for that next breakout. Look for a move above 57. If we can move above 57, I might add to that position. Not doing too much yet. AbbVie, let's take a look at the daily. That looks phenomenal there, Kelly. We were in Regeneron as well, right? REGN. That one's on the climb as well. Should have held that one. We had, what, the 380, 250 or 380? I don't know what we had there. Let's see Gilead. Gilead's looking great, too. I expect that to be back above 71 soon. Moody says, good morning, Dave. I know you exited last Friday. What do you think of Zynga now? Let's take a look at Zynga quick. ZNGA.
SNAP, Snap, March $18 call suite.
Snap, more option activity coming in. Moody, you asked about Zynga, but it's looking good here. It looks like it might climb back up to $7. So if you're looking for a quick swing trade, I guess that's okay. I had my move on Zynga. I'm on to the next. Let's see here. What was that other one I was just going to look at? What did they... Snap, yes, there we go. Great, thank you. Wow, Snap is... Look at that. Look at that chart on Snap. So we have 18 as the first resistance, and then we could have 19 as the second. That looks phenomenal there. I might enter into a Snap trade now. Look at how well we held off that 50. This candle right here came right down to the 50, held. Next candle held, and now we're starting to climb. Still no MACD cross yet, but I like the looks of this. Even if we do get up to 18, from 1739 to 18, we can make a really quick profit on that. Cole Hughes says, Snap's about to break the day's high. Snap is looking good there. I think I'm going to make a small trade on Snap. Let me go out a little bit further here. Yeah, that looks phenomenal there, doesn't it? And we definitely have $18 as the next resistance if you're looking at the 6-month daily. Right here, resistance number 1. Broke that. Resistance number 2 at 18. Let's take a look at the Qs and the diamond. So Qs are in breakout momentum using the 20-day as the support area on the today 1-minute chart. Diamond, that's breaking out today as well. Dow's up 55 points, Nasdaq's up 34. Not a bad day. I think I'm going to look into Snap options now, guys. Let's take a look here. Option chain. Let's take a look at the Snap. We didn't make any trade yet today, right? I don't think so. We closed out a few.
How's Square doing now?
Square, let's see. SQ. Oh, that's breaking out again. That's looking good. Let me put it up there for you. Square's looking nice, popping off that 10. Let me see Snap now. There she goes in the back right here. Look at that. Square bouncing off that 10 again. It's like, you know, you could predict that, right? I mean, we always talk about that. That's something definitely you could predict. All right, let's see here. So Snapchat, let's take a look. It just had earnings, right? We just played it for earnings. It had earnings on the 4th. Let's take a look at the March 20th monthly. The March 20th monthly call. March 20th. Let's take a look at the 17. They're going for about $1.17. 18 strike going for about 71 cents. It's quite a bit in my opinion. I'd rather go with the 17 strike for about $1.17. Get 15 contracts. And there we go. We're in Snap. Entered. And there we go, guys. We're in Snap, 17 strike, $1.17 a contract. Square's continuing to pop again there. Walmart's up 0.2%. Let's see, Daniel White says, Ty says he got Snap on Friday up 5%, bought the 18 strike from March 20th. Nice job on that. Daniel White says PCG. Let's take a look at PCG. Nice climb there from the lows. Look at that. That was $3.60. It's now at 18 bucks again. That's getting right up to resistance, though, right around 19. I'd stay away from that personally because it looks like it's going to retrace a little bit.
Reporting DOJ charging 4 Chinese hackers with breaking into computer networks of Equifax and stealing personal data. That's EFX. CEL, fuel cell spiking to the high, $1.99. Foxtrot
Fuel
Charlie
cell.
Lima. Foxconn has received approval to resume partial production for key plant in Chinese southern city of Shenzhen on Tuesday.
There goes Square again. I'm watching Square here, guys. Alt is up over 1% again here. There's what we sold out today. We closed those trades. Locked in a nice little profit. RRL says QCOM's on the climb. Let's take a look at Qualcomm. Qualcomm's up about 0.4% today. Look at that chart on Qualcomm. That's looking nice there, isn't it? On a today 1 minute. Nice climb there. There goes Square again. You still in Square? No? I'd love to make another trade on Square up to that 82. We know it's going 82, you know? I mean, look at that chart there. And it's per every time. You can put in consolidation, you can put in breakout momentum, consolidation, breakout momentum, retracement back down to that 10. Now here's the next breakout momentum phase within the cycle again. There goes Qualcomm at the highs of the day, 87.98 and climbing. Is it?
You sold what, 285?
I think, let me see here. Order status. What did I sell Uber at? All right, it's right on the picture here. I sold Uber at 280. What's it at now?
290.
290.
You just hit 285.
Yeah, Uber looks pretty good there. 4106. Not getting sick anymore. I feel great now. Seriously. No more sickness. Hand sanitizer.
Shares of Novavax moving to the high, 7.
Novavax.
Novavax up 12% now, NVAX.
Wow, look at that Novavax. You like that? Look at that, how it retraced back down to the 20. It's up 12% for the day. Yeah, it's 705. It looks like it could easily get back up to 8. 950. Qualcomm here is bouncing off the 10 SMA. Snap trades in the green. Cisco's having a nice day today. Cisco trades up 20% today. Let's take a look at Cisco. I think these are nice targets for the next 3 to 6 months out for Cisco. 50, 52.50. It's holding that 20 pretty well. Should get up to 49.50 pretty quick. Snaps up about 2%. Senior Control 11 says Nvidia upgraded today. It's up almost $7. We've been following Nvidia and trading it for a while. 260 is my target. There she goes again. Another big climb on Nvidia. That looks like that could easily get back up to 260, maybe even 270. $270 is going to be the next target on that for sure. And it was just upgraded today. Let's take a look. Nvidia shares are trading higher after RBC Capital maintained an outperform rating on the stock and raised its price target from $251 to $301. $301 at $257 now. Maybe I'll do something a little bit further out with Nvidia. Let's see when its next earnings date is. Calendar. Let's pull up Nvidia. Earnings are this week on the 13th. I thought we already had Nvidia earnings. So the February 21st Expo, if we really want to go into earnings, do we think Nvidia is going to have a great quarter? I certainly do. The options for it are so damn cheap, too, for earnings. You know, like, look at this. The February 21st, you can pick up the 260 strike for $9. You can pick up the 250 strike for $14.50. Nvidia pulling back there. If you look at the chart in the back, it's below the 1020. So wouldn't enter that yet. Waiting for the green candle above the 20 if we do want to enter. But that's probably something I'd look at, February 21st, if I wanted to go into earnings with this trade. Ari Dresden says Google's up almost $20. We could look at Google here. Square's continuing to bounce off the 10-day simple moving average now. Take a look at this on Square. These are the problems you have with E-Trade Pro.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Space is having a big run there. Oh. Space at 1945. 55 cents away from max net gains there. I don't know what's going on with Square. There's the chart for Square. Look at all the call sweeps coming in Disney now. Lyft was upgraded. Lyft.
Experts has arrived in China to lay groundwork for larger team looking into coronavirus outbreak. That from WHO's head Tedros.
Microsoft call sweeps coming in. AMD could replace Intel in Apple's Mac devices, unconfirmed report. So AMD is probably getting a nice pop off that news. Yes, it is. There she goes. Big run there. Guys, look at AMD here. Look at the high, 52.50. And there's reports that they could be using AMD to replace the Intel chips in the Apple Mac devices. This is an unconfirmed report. So, you know what? I'm probably going to jump into AMD, a small trade for the February 21st Expo. AMD, our snap trade we just made is already green. So I'm going to get the February 21st Let's take a look at the, let's say the 51 strike call. $1.33. Let's see the 50. $1.84. 15 contracts, not a bad price there. Let's enter. Alrighty, guys, I'm in AMD 50 strike call. We're in at 1.87. Wow, the AMD trade's already up 2%. Snap trade's up about 5% and climbing. Nice day today, guys. You guys have any questions? Anything you want to go over? Jorge Nunez says, what expo on AMD? I got the...
Pedro says in the last days seen concerning incidents of onward spread of virus.
Here are the other two trades we got. First off, let me save this.
Could be the spark that becomes a bigger fire.
And let me share with you guys the trades we just made.
Canada's Finance Minister Morneau says oil prices have fallen by about 15% during coronavirus crisis. Tourism industry.
There's the current trades, guys. AMD 50 strike call for the February 21st Expo. That's up 3.46%. We're in at $1.87. Last traded 192. Bid of 193. Ask of 195. Snap. We're in the 17 strike call March 20th monthly Expo. We're up 2.96%. We're in at $1.17. Bid of 120. Ask of $1.22. Facebook is climbing here like crazy, guys. Take a look at Facebook quick. Our Facebook trade's up really nicely, up 20% already on Facebook. Take a look at that Facebook chart. Didn't we talk about this on Friday? We talked about it holding, climbing above. I think this is easily going to get up to 220, and I think this is going to be a big trade for us. That's going to be over 100% return, in my opinion. There goes Space, guys. 1964 a share and climbing. Big breakout on Space. Big breakout. Cisco's on the climb, Facebook's on the climb, Qualcomm's on the climb, Space is on the climb. Looking good. I don't know why this chart right here isn't working. That's E-Trade Pro for you. Look at that chart, though, on Facebook. MACD's just starting to cross there. We got in a little bit early, and our AMD trade's now up 5%, up $120 on AMD, up 4% on... the other one, what's the other one here? Snap. Space still climbing there, looking phenomenal. Let's see there. Any other questions? Let's see. Harlan, I grabbed AMD 60 strike calls. I don't know why you're buying so far out, though. 60 strike calls at open. Glad I did. Plan to ride it for a few months. Okay, you got the 717 Expo. That's not bad. That's still way out of the money, though. Space now above 1971 a share. 29 cents away from max net gain. More Disney call sweeps coming in. The WHO team of experts, World Health Organization team of experts, have arrived in China. AMD's up 2.1%.
Is it time to add to Facebook? Or?
Facebook would be great to add to now. Take a look at AMD now. Wow. We're up almost $200 on the AMD trade already, and that was a small trade. There you guys go. There's the AMD trade up 5.59%, already up $157.25 on that. That's still up higher now than where it was. Snap up 59.75 and climbing. Trades are looking phenomenal, guys. Facebook continuing to run. Jay just asked about Facebook if it's a good time to add here, and me personally, I think absolutely. I think she's first target's going to be 215, which is still another $1.50 away. So if you take a look at the option chain here, and then you go to columns, we add the delta. Take a look at this. So if we think Facebook's just going to get up to 215, right? We could put in Facebook. We could look at the February 21st. If we look at the 215 strike, let's see there. That's going for about $3.05. So it's at, let's say we have another $1.60 climb. 1.6, multiply that by a delta of 0.456. That means this option is going to increase by 73 cents. So 0.73 plus 3.05. That's 378. Divide that by 3.05. So that means you're looking for about a 24% return if it gets up to 215. You know, so if you're saying, hey, you want to lock in profits on Facebook once it gets up to 215, those contracts should be worth right around that 24% mark. What did I just say? $8.70? I'm not sure what I said. Or $3.80? Something like that. But that's what you're looking for if you pick up this 215 strike call for the February 21st Expo. You're looking for about a 24% gain minimum on that to 215. Now, if it gets up to 220, then this is going to be worth over $5. 5, divide that by 3, and you're looking at a 67% return. Snap is already up 6% now and climbing. We're already up over $200 on the two trades we just made, plus the $1,378.80 we locked in realized this morning. So if you want to add to Facebook, guys, absolutely nice time to add there. I like that chart holding the 50 really well. Just broke above that 10. MACD looks like it's starting to climb. AbbVie shares are trading higher after Mizuho maintained a buy rating on the stock and raised its price target from 96 to 104. ABBV to 104. That could easily get there. Looks like 100 is going to be the next resistance area. That's still a $5 climb from here. That's looking good. I think AbbVie is going to continue to run. So if you guys are still in AbbVie, you know, you could hold on to that. Yes, Gavin K says, are you still in Micron? Yes, I'm still in Micron. Still holding it. Space, 1973. 27 cents. 1976. 1978. 22 cents away from max net gain there. There she goes, 1980.
Hitting a high 373.
There we go, space, 1988. Nice big breakout there on space. Space up over 5% today again. $19.93. She's going to break that $20 today, looks like. Intercontinental Exchange shares are trading higher after Wells Fargo upgraded the stock from equal weight to overweight. ICE. Nike put sweeps coming in. AMD puts coming in. They're buying the AMD puts. I bought the AMD calls and I'm up. I don't know why this chart right here isn't working. It's really upsetting me. Let's see. Shri says, can we look at J&J, Johnson & Johnson? Sure thing. Let's take a look. Johnson & Johnson. Let's look at the 3-month daily. Came right back down to the 10. This is another nice chart, Jay. Look at this one. Johnson & Johnson, a little bit more conservative. Nice dividend. You know, this is one here. Came back down to the 10. Look at the whole way here. Came down to the 10. Climbed, came down to the 10. Now it's bouncing off of that. You could see by the wick there. The wick was all the way down. Now it's climbing from the days. We could confirm that looking at the today 1 minute. And look at that. Nice breakout there. You get this 1020 cross and you can break above 150, 191. This is really going to take a nice run there. So Johnson & Johnson's a nice one to keep an eye on, guys. And you guys see, too, what's really important. A lot of people say, Dave, if you have the February 21st Expo, why are you selling it like today for the Moderna trade or for any of the other trades? Like the Uber trade, it was March Expo. Why do you sell it, Dave? I get that question all the time. And the answer to that is, well, if you have a 35% gain, a 40% gain, 70% gain, would you rather lock in those profits, lock them in, and then move on to the next trade? Or would you rather just hold it, wait, it could possibly pull back, you could lose some profits, and then a month from now, you're lower than where you're at today? You know, I like taking in profits. That's why I'm a swing trader. I don't care if I'm holding it for a few hours or a couple of weeks. You know, as long as I see that trade holding our trade plan, I'm going to continue to hold on to that trade. And then once I get some profits, I like to lock in profits. If you're locking in more profits than you are losers, you're doing well. And that's what you have to look in and evaluate yourself for. Are you having big gains and then you see the stock pull back and you're slapping yourself for not taking those profits? If you are, then you should be taking profits along the way as you have gains as you go and following that trade plan. You know, if you're taking profits at the right time, then great job. If you're looking for better entry and exits, you know, there's so many different places you could be in your trading career. You know, you could be at that point where you're only trading calls and puts and you're just learning about spreads. And if you need help, I'm here for you. I'm glad to help. You know, if you need help with the beginning part of things, I see people asking, I'm here to help. Just ask. You know, Marco Rossi saying Microsoft's breaking out here. Let's take a look at Microsoft. I already made 2 trades today. Microsoft 186.22 up 1.25% today. I told you this one's going to be $200 a share by the February 21st Expo, in my opinion. I really think so. Microsoft, I personally think it's undervalued where it's at, and I think that's going to be $200 really soon there. So, and that's a nice breakout there. Look at that climb. You know, it might get up to 190 and then retrace again. So right around 190 would be my first target to take some profits. If you want to get something like this week's Expo, take a look at MSFT, and then we could take a look at the February 21st Expo, the 187.50. Let's take a look at the 185. The 185 is going for about 392. So 185 plus 3.92. So 188.92 plus 3.92. So at 192.84, you have 100% return, and that could easily be there. 2 more days like today, and you have that 100% return. So that's not a bad setup. If you guys wanted a trade idea on Microsoft, I would pick up the 185 strike call. Let me post this in the trade room. So there's the trade idea. I just posted that in the trade room. Microsoft, February 21st, 185 strike call at 3.92. And you're looking for the stock to get to 192.84 for 100% return there. But like I said, if we got up to about 190, that's where I'd be looking to take profits. And that'd be a nice quick gain if it happened to get there this week, which I think it would.
4, Tango Romeo on.
Jay just talked about space here. Take a look at this one. It's on the today 1 minute chart. Looks great. 1983 a share. Go to the today 1 minute chart. Take a look at this. Bounced off the 10-day simple moving average again, and there goes the climb again. And it's been doing that since you entered into breakout momentum with the 1020 cross here. Positive MACD. Here's your entry. 1936. It got up to $20 right there. Perfect plan here, trade plan. Here it is. Pull back, retrace to the 10, just like our trade plan teaches. Breakout momentum. We retrace back down to the 10. Breakout momentum. Consolidation. Breakout momentum, retracement back down to the 10. Now here's the next breakout, and you're looking at your next resistance and your support areas. So nice how you could follow your trade plan and exactly see what you're looking for. Let's see what else is moving on this watch list. NVIDIA is still on the climb. I didn't enter into the NVIDIA trade, did I? Pulled back a little bit, still up over 2% today. Space got called the Tesla of the space industry by Motley Fool. That's why it's up 5% today. Take a look at space. There she goes, still climbing off that 10. It's so amazing how you got a trade plan that works so well. There goes AMD climbing again. Snap is up 6%. The trade we just made. And that Snap trade was for the March 20th Expo. Could you imagine if I got Snap this week? Probably be up over 50% now. There goes Facebook climbing off the 20 there. Here's consolidation. And then here's the break. If you could break above 213.50, Facebook's going to have its next run there. Our Snap trade is now up 7%. Up about $220 on the Snap trade already, or $120. And that was a small $1,700 trade on that. Or I'm sorry, yeah, $1,700 trade. Skyjack says, take a look at Amazon. See Amazon. I used to have that thing with Amazon where I had to order something from there every day. Like a few years ago, I used to get packages from them every day. I don't know what happened. If that just kind of, burned out, that feeling of having to get something off Amazon every day. Or do you still use Amazon a lot? Yeah?
Just yesterday.
Really? I don't know why I don't use it much anymore. I'm big into Instacart now, because it's quick. It's like an hour at your house. So I kind of stopped using Amazon. But when I want to get gifts for people, then it's nice because you just go in there, buy whatever you want, ship it to their address, Yeah, I got to start using Amazon again. I got to get some of my nieces and stuff, some things.
I like the subscription service.
Their subscription service?
Yeah, you can save a little money by subscribing to stuff, and it'll come monthly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think I've tried that before. I think I've done it with paper towel and toilet paper.
I also do it for my air filter.
What's that?
My air filter for my AC.
Oh, yeah, they say you're supposed to change those every, 3 months?
Mm-hmm.
There goes Amazon, guys. 1020 cross, MACD cross. Breakout momentum's entering now. So if you're looking for a day trade or a trade on Amazon, there you go. You could look for a quick trade up to 21.25, which is another 6-point climb. And if you just use the delta on that, you can see quickly what you're looking for. For example, watch this. If we're saying, okay, let's get into an Amazon trade, what are we looking for? Well, let's take a look really quick. If you're looking at the February 14th, you're looking at the 2120. It's got a delta of 0.51. So if we're having a 6-point climb here, 6 times 0.51, so that's going to increase by about $3. So it's at 27.62, 27.62 plus 3.2, 30.82. Divide that by 27. And you're looking for a quick 12% gain from where it's at now up to 21.25, 21.26. So that's how you could quickly calculate what you're looking for in that trade. So you already know before this crossover even happened, if you're saying, okay, I want to enter into an Amazon trade, these are the things you're doing before you enter into that trade. You want to know what you're looking for, your target, and we just calculated our target. It's going to be about a 12% return if we get up to 21.25. And there she goes. She's continuing to run. And you could rewind this, see what it was at then when we talked about it, getting the 21.20. That was at 27.2, I believe. Now it's at 29. You know, so you could calculate that quick, and then you know where your stop is. Your stop's first candle below the 10, and that's what you're watching for. Facebook's continuing to run there. My head just bobbed up, and I seen the numbers on the Facebook trade going up. 20% gain, 21%, 22%. Let's take a look at Facebook quick. But that's what you're looking for with Amazon. Perfect breakout momentum. It's not a steep climb here. You could tell by the size of the candles, but nice steady climb here. And you could draw your trend lines, you could draw your channel, and you could know exactly what you're looking for there. Now, what did I just say I wanted to look at? Facebook. There goes Facebook. That's why I told you guys I was seeing the Facebook numbers pop up there. It was catching my eye. I was like, it was up 250. Now it's up 375. Now it's up 475. Now it's up 520. You know, so those numbers blinking quick, they caught my eye because I'm looking at the bottom screen. You guys know I have the 6 screen. So when I see something taking off, I just look above there and take a look. And it's nice because then you see these nice little breakouts. Now, what do we talk about? We need a break above 213.80. If we could break above 213.80, we're going to have another nice climb for Facebook today. Maybe be up another. We might reach 215 today if we could break that. There it goes. Let's see. We're looking for 213.80. Break above that. Amazon's still climbing right over here. You can see Amazon 21.21 now. Is that 21.20 when we talked about it? AMD's taking off big time here. AMD trades up 2%. Snap trades up 7%. Space is taking off 1975. Amazon still continuing to climb there. Take a look at Amazon. Now, what do we talk about with Amazon there? Looking good. AMD climbing again on the today 1 minute. Just a nice slow steady climb today. Not too much happening. Snap, SNAP. Look at what this guy said. Would you take this as a compliment or, you know, he said, dude, you almost sound like you know what you're doing. Damn good stuff. How would you take that?
Welcome to the chat, and hope you make money, buddy. Write a review when you do. That's all.
There goes Space again climbing. 1986.
Haters every day.
Yeah, I can't stand haters, you know. It's one thing that gets to me.
Well, you know, they're not making money.
Yeah, obviously.
If they stick around, they will.
Look at Space. Yes, they stick around, of course. Space, look at that. Still continuing to climb there. 1984. Came back, retraced to that 20. Thank you, RRL. I don't know your name yet. He said, Keith, Dave is a pro. Let's see. Stefan says, work 25 straight call, February 14th or 21st monthly. WORK. Andrew Richardson said, Micron's running. Work today, 1 minute. Looks good. Work's up 7% today. That looks like a nice trade to 27. Doesn't it? nice base support here. There's that climb. Broke through resistance right at around 24. Slack Technologies. Remember our one member like years ago? He loved that. Martin Sinzar, remember? The graphic designer? It's a little too tight. AMD trade's taking off, guys. That's up over 5% now. I really like that work trade, though. You know, look at that slack. 24.84. Part of me just wants to jump in, get it up to 27. There's that 1020 cross. You got the MACD cross. You know, you broke through resistance. Here's your resistance right at 24, guys. Broke through that resistance. you thinking about jumping into a trade on work?
I'm kind of stretched. I got a lot of trades open.
I know. I was thinking if we should close out our AMD and Snap trades for a quick 5% each. Not much. It's $200, but for what, 15 minutes? Space is pulling back heavily here, just now at the 50.
DHT Holdings, Delta Hotel Tango popping to the high on volume. DHT.
MU just turned green for the day. Micron. Nice. Look at that break out there. Isn't that nice following that trade plan? Oh my God. That could have been a nice quick trade. AMD trade now up 160 bucks. 6%. We're up a quick 3. Now let me ask you guys this, okay? If you're into, let me show you these trades. I want your honest opinion here now. Take a look. AMD is still running. Okay, let's see here. Still running. All right, so guys, if you're up a quick $350, so let's see, if you spent if you spent 4,500 bucks, okay, if you just leverage 4,500 bucks out of your account, you made a quick 350 bucks. Would you exit your trade or would you hold on to it? 350 bucks. So 350, there's 251 trading days in a year. So that's about $88,000 a year. Would you be happy if you just had that quick $350 gain? Now you're up 400. That AMD trade's now up 11%. Are you in the AMD trade? What are you up on that?
Sure, right now. 5.5. I got it late.
5.5%. You in Snap as well?
Yes. 3.8. 3.8.
Okay, so you're in right around me. So everyone's coming in. They're saying yes. Hell yes. How many trading days are there in a year? I think there's more than what I said. There's MU pulling back here to the 10. Do you guys have a problem with taking profits when you have profits? Like, is there a lot of people here that they're up, let's say 70% today, and they didn't take profits, and the next day their trade's down 40%, and they're like, oh, damn, I should have taken profits. Is there a lot of you guys that do that, or are you guys pretty good at knowing when to take profits and locking in those gains? I'd like to know that. That way I could focus on what our educational videos are going to be like. Guys, if you like these videos, please give it a thumbs up for me on YouTube here. Give it a thumbs up and share it on your social media platforms for me. Ari Dresden says, for me, yes. For Dave making 7K last week, no. Last week was a good week, though. You know, like, you can't. I'm the type, I know I'm going to have weeks where you make 50 grand. I know you're going to have weeks where you lose 15 grand, you know? I know those weeks. You've been in this long enough. You have those types of weeks. But I know, like, hey, last week I was up 7,700. I know I can't expect that again this week. Because you're looking at the market. You're seeing what the market. If the market isn't moving, you can't be making trades like you made last week. That's why you see some of my trades are $1,500 trades now. I make a few of them here or there. There's $5,000. And I don't need to leverage more than $5,000 right now if the market's not doing too much. Tim says, not so good at when to take profits. Daniel White says, I normally take profit too soon. My bad thing is I get stuck in bad trades such as QCOM earnings and Disney earnings. Stop trading earnings, and if you have a smaller account and you see yourself having troubles with the earnings trades, stay away from them. Stay away from those higher risk trades. I know it's tough because you want to jump in, but get a single contract if you have, a smaller account. Yeah, the exit is important. The entry and exit, they're the most important parts. And that's why we follow a trade plan. It does, it's not 100% the trade plan, certainly not, but it gives you good guidance and rules to stick by that you could follow, that do well. And you could back test it. Kelly Lupo says, I'm pretty good at taking profits, but I sometimes regret it if it goes up after. I think we all regret it then. I was kicking myself in the butt with that, excuse me, guys, with that Boeing trade we made that one day. I mean, I made a quick, nice gain on that Boeing trade, but it just kept going up after. And I'm like, oh my God, that small $1,500 trade would have been worth $10,000, Actually, it would have been worth 15 because it was up almost 1,000% that day. And I locked in, I think, like 130%. And, that's something I should have been happy with, but you were here that day. And it's like, oh, it kept going higher. I'm like, oh, my God, it would have been up 970% right now. And I kicked myself in the butt because, that's an extra $8,000 in profit I missed out on. But, if you start running after those types of trades, you're going to get caught with your pants down, and it's really going to hurt you sometime. It really is. So I've just learned over time, just be happy. As long as you keep locking in profits and the profits are larger than your losses, be happy. Move on to the next trade. I'm the type, I'm not fixated on, AMD or Snap. I'm looking at the general market condition. I think the general market's going to continue higher now for the next few weeks. I think we have a cooled off president now. He's not as angry as he was going through impeachment. State of Union was great. He grew up a lot in the past few months here, which I'm happy for. And if we just continue to climb here for the next couple of months, we could take advantage of these short-term calls for February, March monthly expos, lock in some profits, and then once we see the market start to shift, and you're going to see a shift when you get that 300-point sell-off, that 500-point sell-off, because that's when the short sellers are going to start coming in, people are going to start taking profits, supply is going to go up, and then the market's just going to, enter into BDM, breakdown momentum, and we're going to see that retracement either back to the 10, 20, or, if it's the second half of the year and we're worried about the general election, you might even see a further pullback. So that's what we're looking for now, and that's what we're thinking about. I'm watching my watch list up above here, so I just have this pulled up for right now. But our trades, AMD's up 1%, Snap's down 0.5%, little pullback there. No, it's not just you, Kelly. We all get upset when we miss out on extra profits. But like I said, if you're following your trade plan and you're doing well and you're making a profit, that's all that matters. Don't get greedy. The saying, pigs get slaughtered. And what's the saying? Bears make money, bulls make money, pigs get slaughtered. Right? So just be happy with your profits and lock them in when you have them. Look at this trade plan right here. This follows it to a T, Micron. Here's your 1020 cross. You have the MACD confirmation. You have the candle above the 1020 SMA. You're breaking out. It's using the 10 as retracement. Here's breakout momentum, consolidated, breakout momentum, consolidated those two candles, breakout momentum, consolidated here a little bit. Next breakout momentum, consolidation, breakout, consolidation here. And then that first candle below that 10, that's what our trade plan teaches. The first candle right here below that 10, that's a sign we're going to retrace, right? And then you have the MACD cross. And now, as you can see, the stock's dropping, dropping, dropping. You know, and it's a trade plan to a T if you know how to follow it and you know how to use it. So it could help you tremendously with your trades. He asked, when are we taking profits on Facebook? We're up 8% on our Facebook trade right now. I think Facebook 215 is going to be where I probably take profits on Facebook. Now the charts aren't working at all here. And that's E-Trade Pro for you. Horrible, horrible E-Trade Pro. Alrighty guys, it's 11 o'clock now, so I'm going to end this video. Our AMD trade's climbing here really nicely. Space is holding up at the 50 SMA at 1962. That Space vertical call spread for the April 17th Expo looks great. And I'm looking forward to the week, guys. Let's see what happens here. Coronavirus is going to be the most important thing, so keep that in mind. I think this political thing's over, done with for now. We just got to get this coronavirus cleaned up, get a nice vaccine in for that, and then the market should climb nicely there. If not, then we're going to continue to see choppy markets and possible pullback. So keep watching the news. That's what's important. And I'm going to head into the trade room now, guys, and I will see you there. I hope you guys had a great day. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it on social media. Take care, guys. And if you have any questions, come join us in the trade room. BreakingChartAlerts.com or the SantorelliExchange.com and sign up there. See you guys there. Alrighty. Have a great day, guys. God bless and bye-bye.